Hey guys, so I haven't had a good rant in a while, and I got a message today from somebody on Craigslist that just geared me up for a good old rant. So I posted some condas had albinos, and I think one albino conda on Craigslist. I put, what I had available, email me for details. So I get an email saying, I'm interested in your baby hognose snakes. Hognose being H-O-G space N-O-E-S snakes. Are they still available? So I messaged him back. I said, I still have them. What are you interested in? He says, I'll take them all if they're for free. And I said, no. I'm asking $150 for male condas. They're 100% het albino. $200 for albinos. He comes back with, will you take 100? I said, the lowest I can go on a conda male would be $125, but you'd have to pick it up. So he comes back with, I have 12 big-ass snakes and 12 big-ass tanks. I know what they're worth. I have an anaconda. I'm a snake guy. Them snakes are less than 100 at a pet store, but I'll get back to you. So I said, what pet store is selling anacondas 100% het albino for $100? I mean, the only pet store in Connecticut, this guy's from Connecticut, he's got a 203 area code, so I know he's from probably down south part of Connecticut. I know for a fact that a friend of mine's shop, I just bought a conda female, 66 possibly percent het albino, 66% possible het albino for like $175, $200, something like that. I think I paid $200 for her with my store credit. Yeah, because I had $80 in store credit. So, nobody around here is selling condas, let alone condas het albino for $100. So, I'm like, what pet stores are selling condas for 100%, 100% het albino for $100? He goes, look up PetSmart, Petco, all over. Hognose snakes are cheap. The original price for a snake is $70 and up, so $100 to $130 may sound okay, but I never heard, H-U-R-D, of snakes being more than $150 or $200, unless you have a baby anaconda like me. Now they go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but can't argue. 120 sounds fair, I guess. First off, I didn't say 120, I said 125. Second, if he does have a baby anaconda in Connecticut, I'm fairly sure that's illegal. Third, well, first off, like I said, nobody's selling them around here at pet stores. Second, it's a direct attack of my character. Alright? Like, you're thinking, okay, I thought you were new, so I'm trying to jack this snake price up to more than it's worth to try to, swindle you out of an extra $50. That's not how I operate. Actually, in all honesty, if it's somebody's first snake, I tend to cut them a break because I like getting people into the hobby. And a lot of times, if I cut them, a $50 or $25 break on a snake, which is not a huge amount of money, and they get into the hobby and they decide they want more, guess who they're going to come back to? They're going to come back and be like, hey man, you sold me a snake and I really liked it. You have any more? Boom, future customer. Figure while I'm ranting, I'll show off some snakes. This is my female, my girl, who's growing nicely. She just recently shed. Female albino conda. So it's like a direct attack at my character to assume that I'm trying to rip you off. Second to that, I'm not trying to rip you off. My prices are usually below what they're going for. Because like I said, I'm trying to get more people into the hobby. I'm trying to make future customers. And usually if you go a little bit lower, not much, a little bit lower, you're talking $20. If $20 is the decider between a sale and a happy customer and not making a sale and the customer being angry at me, I'll make a sale. That's business. It's one less mouth to feed. It's business. And, I had to laugh. Immediately, my first reaction when he came back with I got 12 big-ass snakes, I wanted to be like, whoa, we got a badass here. But, it's like, well, dude, I've got 40 something, like, right now. Or, let's see, 21. 26, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39. I've got 39 snakes right now, if you include all the babies. So your 12 big-ass snakes aren't going to impress me. And then, I mean, so, yeah, looking at this, I said, yeah, regular condas are $100. Condas head albino I haven't seen for less than $150. And these aren't anacondas as in the anaconda of the species. These are anaconda phase hognose snakes. So he goes, I really want to show you this one because he's like, I have 5 different colored and types of pythons, and I have a bana boa. I'm assuming he meant banana. And a albino boa, BOWA. So, and I said, you know, my last message was no Petcos or PetSmarts have hognoses around here. So, I'm done. I'm not selling this guy a snake. It's just not happening. I don't want to. But, yeah. I have an anaconda water snake myself, I'm saying. What's an anaconda water snake? Oh, he's in Waterbury, so he's like 20 minutes away. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable selling this guy a snake. If he doesn't even know what he has, he's not going to take good care of a snake. But yeah, so Craigslist. I honestly think out of all the ads I have posted on Craigslist and all of the, you know, snakes for sale and people who have come back to me from Craigslist, I think 1 out of 10, maybe I'll make a sale. Usually it's, I'll get back to you, I have to talk to my girl, or usually it's something else, you know, something stupid, and the sale falls through, something stupid like that. This guy shed, by the way. He took 2 pinkies a couple days ago, too. So hopefully he'll start putting some freaking size on him. So maybe he'll be ready for next season. This is the albino superconda. But, alright, done with the rant. I'm going to go through here and replace their little cheap plastic deli cups with these freshly cleaned ceramic dishes that I had from my ball python days. I forgot I even had those in the basement. So these guys will stop tipping over their water and making their aspen mold. There's really not much going on as far as these guys. I gotta clean some sheds out of the tanks too. This girl just shed. These guys will be going downstairs to brumate soon. I sold that big head albino female. I told you guys about that, I think, in my last video. Just because I don't need this many females. A friend of mine might be taking this albino male. She wants one for her son, and she wants one that's, she said retired breeder. He's not retired, he's only 2. This is the one I got from you, Lenny, as a little baby. He came out real nice. I'm surprised he's not huffing and puffing right now. Usually he's huffing and puffing. But, so I might be selling him to her. I know she'll take care of him too, that's the thing. Like, he's been a good snake, he's a good breeder. I don't want to make sure he goes somewhere where he's going to be loved, and I know this girl will take care of him. I know her personally. It's a friend who works at a local shop. So, yeah, but the rest of the breeders will be going downstairs. I'm fairly sure this girl's going to be breeding next season, this het anery. But I think I'm going to keep her upstairs and keep getting some weight on her, and maybe I'll only brumate her for a month. This girl won't be ready this season, though, for sure. She's going to be a next season girl, probably. She's always hungry, though, so that's a bonus. This het albino here, the one who gave me 2 good eggs last season, has put on probably 100 grams, at least. So she'll go. I'm fairly sure I missexed this snake. It was supposed to be my holdback male conda, albino conda, but I'm fairly sure it's a girl. Yeah, that's a girl. So, she's been growing nicely too. This is the sibling to the other one. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Look how angry you are. You're hooding up like such a nice cobra. I love it. This is why I love hog noses. Yeah, so she's gonna be a good breeder once she grows. Look at that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that rant. I just needed to get it out of my system. If you're going to be selling snakes and you do happen to sell snakes on Craigslist, it's going to happen to you. You know, you're going to get these armchair elitists who got 12 big-ass snakes, so they're obviously an expert, who don't even know what species of snake they have. Well, I've got 12 pythons. So that's great. Are they ball pythons? Are they, you know, what do you have? And they're obviously going to know everything about everything. He didn't even know I was talking. He probably never even seen a hognose snake. You know, oh, I've never seen one go for more than $200. Well, obviously you don't go on the king snake classifieds where Arctics are $1,500, super Arctics are $3,500 to $5,000. The sable is still $5,000. Lavenders are still $5,000. But no, snakes are never more than $200. Fucking idiot. Excuse my language there. But yeah, so I'm not going to sell him a snake. I'm going to block his email actually and leave it at that. Just beware. There's a lot of idiots out there. Don't get me wrong, I have had plenty of good customers from Craigslist. I still have repeat customers from Craigslist. I've met some really cool people from Craigslist. But 9 out of 10 of people on Craigslist are idiots. Every once in a while you get that good person, you will get them. Sweet. So don't give up on Craigslisters. They're not all stupid. Just most of them. If anybody's interested, I still have a whole bunch of het albino condas ready to go. I've also got 2 male albinos. Here's one of them. These guys are eating unscented frozen thawed pinkies without problems. So hopefully I'll have some more ready soon once I get them eating. I feel bad for having to do this, but this one, you can see she's in rough shape. She's all loose-skinned and stuff. I've got her on a moistened substrate. She just hasn't eaten anything. She's from my first clutch. You know, as a reference, also from my first clutch, my big female. The big difference is this one eats everything. This one has eaten nothing. I literally shoved half a mouse tail down her throat yesterday because I don't want her to die. You know, if worse comes to worse and she's one that I have to assist feed all the time on a regular basis, I'll keep her here. You know, she can be a holdback. But, I just don't want her to die, you know? And that's part of this hobby. Sometimes they don't eat. Sometimes they don't thrive. I've got some condas. This one I don't understand. This girl. Where is she? Where are you? She hasn't eaten anything for me either. She's from my second clutch. But she's still a beast. I mean, she hatched big, but she hasn't eaten anything for me. So I'll keep trying with her. But I found the secret to getting some of my non-feeders to eat last week was the juice from a Vienna sausage can. Actually, my toad eaters, these two, my condas that are the red purple phase condas het albino, both of them latched right onto a sausage, Vienna sausage pinky. So I love how this turned less into a rant and more of a collection update. But anyway, that's it for now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You know, am I out of line to not sell this guy a snake for coming at me all hostile when all I did was tell him how much they cost? You know, I mean, I told him 150. He came back with 100. You're gonna knock a third off the price? Really? No. Just no. But, and then you gotta come back at me like, oh yeah, I got 12 snakes. Good for you. I've got 39. And I'm not going to come at somebody else, and be like, if I make an offer to somebody and I go, hey, I see you're selling this snake for $1,500, would you take $1,300? And they say no, I'd be like, well, I got 39 snakes, and, my penis is bigger than yours. Okay. I'm just going to stop talking to you now. Out.